What is good? Shout out to the Elite Fleet. It's your boy Alex. I've been asked to do a live stream Q&A for a while. So I was just like, you know what? What better time than now to do the live stream Q&A? So let's just get it knocked out. What y'all got for me? What y'all got for me? Let me see what's in the chat real quick. What's up in there? What's up in there? What's good, Jax? You got a question. Hold up, that was quick. What's good, Hurdle God? Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Jax, hold on. Let me find your question. It went away. All right, here it is. Alex, I was wondering if you could give some insight on why I have issues keeping women in rotation. Even when I smash and I know I killed it, they always seem to take off and lose interest. All right, cool. Jax, that's why I don't. First of all, is the volume good? Can y'all hear me? What's good, Darius? Let me make sure the volume is good before I answer your question. Can y'all hear me? Everything cool? Yes, no, maybe so. It's cool. All right, cool. So let me answer your question real quick, Jax. This is why I don't promote rotations because the problem with rotations is it's like having multiple girlfriends. So most likely the reason you can't keep a girl in your rotation is because you might have smashed, maybe you did blow her back out. I mean, we don't really know that. It's kind of hard to tell unless she squirted or something, how you really know. Like, cause some dudes be like, oh, she might have creamed. Okay, that could also be a yeast infection. You never really know. But this is why I don't really promote having rotations because what's most likely going on is because this is a mistake dudes fall into all the time. They get a girl, they'll like take her out on dates and entertain her to the point where they smash. Once they smash the girl, they stop doing what it took to get to the point of smashing. So what I mean by that is dudes will take a girl on one date, maybe two dates. She let him come back to the crib. She let him hit or whatever the case may be. So now he like, oh, okay, I'm good. And then at that point where he's like, oh, okay, I'm good. He don't take her on dates no more. He don't entertain her no more. He just keep trying to come through, come through, come through. Well, at a certain point, you keep trying to come through, come through, come through. She gonna be like, yo, you know what? I'm good. She gonna want you to keep courting her. She gonna want you to keep taking her on dates. She gonna want you to keep treating her like she your girlfriend or something. So that's most likely what's going on, Jax. Are you still courting her? Hold on, I can't even see. I can't see my chat box. Hang on. Let me switch positions real quick. Hold up, yo. All right, let me see that's better. Yeah, all right, cool. I can see a little bit better now. Who just said what up? What's good, Reginald? What's good, baby? How you doing? How you living? But yeah, Jax, that's most likely the problem, man. You probably smashed. You came through. She let you hit, and it's like now she want to go back out on the dates. Now she want to be entertained again. Now she want to be recorded, and a lot of dudes don't have money to keep up with it. So most likely that's probably what happened. She probably just got tired of that, and she was just like, "Yo, you're not gonna keep entertaining," because you gotta look at it from the girl's perspective sometimes. Like once you get to a point where you're just trying to come through, you're just trying to come through from their perspective. Why keep dealing with that when this dude's out here who still want to court them? This dude's out here who still want to spend money on them. You get what I'm saying? So the problem is most likely that you're not constantly courting. I could almost guarantee you that's your problem, Jax. So next time you hit a shorty and you want to keep going, I would usually recommend for every time you smash, take them out somewhere. Smash, take them out somewhere. Smash, take them out somewhere. All right. And then when you smash, like maybe have them cook for you or something like that, just to kind of make it. Because, like I said, when you're trying to do a rotation, a lot of times it just ends up like having multiple girlfriends. That's what it seems like. So that's most likely what's going on, Jax. Let me see. I think somebody else put something in here. Compensate. Alex, you say we should have female friends, but how can that work if you're in the friend zone? How can it work if you like the chicks you are friends with in a sexual way? All right, all right, Reginald, you next. Let me get this one from compensatory real quick. Alex, you said we should have female friends, but how can that work if you're in the friend zone? How can it work if you like the chicks you are friends with in a sexual way? You can't like the chicks you're friends with in a sexual way, man. It's not gonna work if you do that. That's not gonna work. You gotta I mean, I guess it's kind of hard if she fine and she got you. Well, if you're in the friend zone, let me start there. If you're in the friend zone, you already friends with her. Your issue now is that you like her in a sexual way, and she doesn't like you in that same way. I think that's gonna present a problem, man. I'm not sure you can be friends with a woman you like in a sexual way because the problem is, even if y'all get a real friendship, like y'all actually become cool, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to resist the urge to make a move if it seems like she likes you. A lot of time when girls are friends with you, they'll say little things or do little things that make it seem like they like you. Like I'm telling you right now, you're gonna become cool with this chick. At a certain point, she might start changing in front of you, or she might just come out in booty shorts or something like that around you. She might do some risque stuff around you, thinking that y'all truly just friends. And if you like her in a sexual manner, that might present a problem. Now, if you've done your year of semen retention, which you don't have to answer this right now, but put in the chat, let me know if you've ever done that. Because if you've done your year of semen retention, then it might work because you're not going to be as controlled by your lust. So you might be able to look all past that and just look at her for her. But a lot of the times, if you're attracted to her in a sexual way, it's gonna kind of be hard to be her friend. It's gonna kind of be hard unless you can put that to the side. And this is why I recommend a year of semen retention because I'm not gonna lie, I have female friends who are attracted, but I don't consider myself in the friend zone with them because I'm not attracted to them in that type of way. Usually there's some type of fatal flaw that I'm like, I would never take it there. Like one of my homegirls is super pretty, but she got 4 kids, for example. So that's a fatal flaw. Like we not about to ever be in a relationship. She ain't gotta worry about that. Another one of my homegirls, she's super cute, right? But she's a hood rat. So nah. And like she a crazy hood rat. She like the one who pop out the car like, yeah, yeah. She got the guns, pop, pop, pop. She one of them crazy hood rats. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work. She's eliminated. I got another homegirl. And she's kind of similar to one of my other friends where it's like she got kids too. So I'm like, okay, you eliminated. Y'all got one who looked like she should be prettier than she. Y'all ever seen a girl who looked like she should be prettier than she is, but something about her just kind of throws her off? I got a friend like that too. Like her facial structure looks like she probably should have been a supermodel, but something went wrong. Maybe a chromosome was missing or something. I don't exactly know what happened, but something stopped her from being super attractive. So usually there's something there. Some of my friends are married. Usually there's something there that if they are attractive, I just don't want them in that way. But if you viewing it as you're in the friend zone, I don't think that's gonna work out as far as your friendship. But you definitely should be friends with women because they have. I'm gonna have a video coming out on this soon. But as far as promoting your business or building the business, it's better to deal with women than that than it is to deal with men for that. As far as really learning female nature, it's better to have female friends to learn that than it is male friends. I'm telling you, if you ever get invited to a game night, it'll change your whole perspective on everything. That's why I told you guys before, girls' night in and game nights and stuff, they do more dirt there than they do when they go out to the clubs. You'll start to learn to appreciate them going out to the clubs after you see a few of those game nights and stuff. But yeah, if you're attracted to her, a lot of the times it's probably not gonna work. Let me see. Let me get back in this chat. Uh, who else asked something? All right, here we go. Reginald says something. So Alex, I need advice. I was on a full track scholarship to the Air Force Academy, but my ex from 11th grade hit me up this summer, and we hit it back off. Now there's a chance she is pregnant. Ooh, shit. My family is telling me to stay at home, but my future is on the line. Wow. Whew, that's a big one. Let me see here. Let me read the rest of this. My family told me to stay home, but future is on the line. I messed up. All right. What year of school are you in, Reginald? I need a little bit more information because that's a deep one. I don't want to give you the wrong advice. What year of school are you in? Did you start yet? Yeah, put that information in there, Reginald. Let me know if you started school, you already in school, you already on a scholarship, or if you were about to start it. Cause I need that piece of information so I could properly advise you. Oh, baby girl in the chat. What up, baby girl? Nah, I wanted you. I need some people in here who I can trust to be a moderator. That's why I said that, baby. And now you are a moderator. Let me get my man. Where Hurdle God at? Let me give Hurdle. I'm gonna mod Hurdle God up too, cause that's my dog. And where Jax go? Let me mod Jax up. Man. All right. Here we go. I'm going into my senior year. Okay, if you're going back into your senior year, Reginald, you gotta go back to school, dog. You gotta go back to school. I needed that piece of information to properly give you the right advice. You gotta go back to school because you in your senior year, you on a full scholarship. You talking about your senior year of college, I'm assuming, right? I'm gonna still give you this answer, but clarify that in the chat for you. I'm assuming you're talking about your final year of college. You're already on the scholarship. If you're already on the scholarship in your final year of college, you got to go back to school and go ahead and finish that out. That's a free degree. And with the rising cost of college right now, a free degree is priceless. So you got to go back to school. Luckily, college semesters are usually only like 3 months. So you should be able to spend a good amount of time with her. And she's pregnant too. She hasn't even had the baby yet. So honestly, she should be understanding of the fact, go ahead, knock your last year of school out and then come home and step up. I mean, I know you messed up, but it is what it is. Now you done already did it. Go home, step up, be a man, take care of your kid. But you got to go back to school and get that degree first. You can't leave the degree. Oh, senior year of high school. Oh, damn, Reginald. Damn. Damn. All right. All right. That's gonna change the answer a little bit, man. All right. Let me go back into the chat real quick and see, because now I need to know if the school is even. All right. Is the school still in the same state? Is the Air Force Academy in the same state, Reginald? Because now I'm thinking, I mean, damn, you can't really turn down. If the Air Force Academy is in the same state, I say go and then just help her from a distance. Once she has the baby, can she move to where you're going to school at? No, I'm in Carolina. It's in Colorado. Oh, damn, Reginald. Damn, you should have been in here. I should have did this live stream a couple months ago. All right, man. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard to get this over, but I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna tell you, you still need to take that scholarship. It's too valuable, man. In cost of education, if you have a free scholarship to go and get any type of higher education anywhere, you have to take it. So what I would recommend is, she's still pregnant right now. You're gonna have to work and go to school. Try to get you a place off campus and just move her and the baby up there with you. Or try to work with your family and her family because, like I said, college semesters are really only 3 months. Now I don't know what your track schedule is going to be because when you're an athlete, it's a little bit different. Like back when I played football at college, we had to get there a little bit earlier in the summer. So I don't know what your track schedule is going to be, but I would actually recommend for you, man, to rent a place where you're actually going to be going to college at in Colorado and try to move her and the kid up there. If that's too much, try to work with your family and her family and see if basically they can pair off and they can help her out that way. I can't tell you in good faith to turn down that scholarship, but I will say if your family and her family aren't willing to make the arrangements so that they can help take care of the kid while you're at school getting your higher education, because you got to put yourself in position to be able to take care of this baby too. That's important as well. So if they're not willing to make that sacrifice, then at that point, Reggie, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do, man. And you're gonna have to bite the bullet. you just gonna have to you have to stay home. But before you do that, I would exercise all my options. So talk to her family, talk to your family, see if they be willing to help while you're in school, take care of the kid and make sure she's straight. And then try to work off campus. Get a job so you get an apartment and then just move her and the baby up there. They're gonna drive you crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Sometimes life as a man is hard. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But exhaust all options of keeping and taking that scholarship before you give it up. Don't just give up that scholarship. That's too big of a deal. Yeah, call her dad. Call her dad. Like I said, talk to your family. It takes a village to raise a child anyway. See if they'll help out, man. See if you know what I'm saying. Because, like I said, college, you're not there for that long. So see if they'll help out, do a family thing. They can pass the baby off. She could keep it at your parents' house for a little bit, keep it at her parents' house for a little bit, but don't just give up that scholarship, man. Because, like I said, you gotta have a high enough earning potential to be able to take care of her and the baby anyway. And keep me posted on that, Reginald, and let me know what's going on with that. No doubt. What's good, D Miller? What's good, baby? I think I have another question up here from Compensatory. There we go. I've been in a drought on and off. I've been failing retention and quitting porn. I'm 32 and am a truck driver. What advice can you give to a man who is on the road all the time and don't have time? I mean, if you're on the road all the time and don't have time for what exactly, though? What's good, Justin? What exactly don't you have time for, Compensatory? Because if you on the road dating, okay, you don't have time for dating. If you're a truck driver, you're not going to have time for dating. That's just me keeping it real with you because you're going to be on the road too much. A lot of the times, it's kind of better in those types of jobs or when you have your CDLs, you're on the road all the time. If you were already married or in a relationship before you got them, the best thing I would say to you for right now, since you're already kind of struggling with semen retention and the porn addiction, focus on that first. Because I believe every man has to do at least a year of semen retention before they're even properly prepared to go into dating or relationships. Because if you don't get control of your lust and you don't have the ability to see women as just like beautiful creatures, but not like lust for them or not want to sleep with them or even view yourself as being in the friend zone, you're going to be open to all types of manipulation. And if you're trucking, I know you got money. And if you got money, you can't just be open to manipulation like that. Them girls going to run your pockets. So I would say you're busy all the time anyways. Focus on going at least a year of semen retention, at least 1 year, right? At least 1 year with no porn. Once you're done with that 1 year of semen retention and 1 year of no porn, now you can get back to dating. My advice for you as far as dating would go, since you're on the road all the time, dating apps are going to be your best friend. Avoid Tinder. Stay on stuff like Hinge. Seeking arrangements might not be a bad option for you either, especially since you're a truck driver. But dating apps are going to be your best friend because you don't want to be dealing with lot lizards or getting into long term relationships with lot lizards and stuff like that. And then you also want to do a lot of scouting from the area where you actually station. So, whatever state or city you live in, when you do have some time, start mingling in your state or city. But try to mingle in places where elite women would hang and not too many low value women would be at. So, try to hang try to mingle in spots like rooftop lounges. Try to mingle in spots like golf courses or driving ranges. Try to mingle in spots like brunches, preferably brunches at high end restaurants because brunches at high end restaurants have a high cost of entry. So it's going to kind of filter the riffraff out for you. Hit up a few galas, hit up a few galas and balls, stuff like that, where you actually reside, and see if you can find you some good women there. But your first thing before the dating apps, before the galas, before the golf ranges and the brunches and any other stuff, a year of semen retention, man. And the fact that you're a busy truck driver should make it easier for you. 1 year of semen retention. Then after you get your 1 year of semen retention and no porn, hit up the dating apps. Then hit up the high value places where the elite women will be at in your area. And also don't sleep on the friends in your network. Your friends are a great source as far as finding women who will be good for you to date. So hit up your friends. If your friends, like if you got any married friends or friends who are in a relationship, ask their friends if they got any friends. Y'all can be friends and switch and meet friends and all that. That'll be a good resource for you too. All right, what else we got in here? No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, what else y'all got? What y'all got for me? What do y'all got for me? It's hot as hell on this balcony. I should have set this live up in the crib. I'm out here looking like I just took a bath. That's dedication. If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do that too. Get them likes up. Hit the like button for me. Justin, I don't think so. Let me see. All right, chat. Hang on. All right. We should be Gucci now. All right, we should be Gucci now. Who's still in here? My bad about that. It was too damn hot outside. Phone froze. All right, where we at? You should have came on YouTube 10 years ago to power that B. I'm messing with your algorithm. You deserve at least 50K views per view. I know compensatory, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're gonna get there. It's a slow grind, baby. The elite fleet is an army. I knew that once we started getting trolled. When we made it through getting trolled, that's when I knew we was an army. All right. Who's still here? Chad. I know baby girl's still here. You a writer. I knew you were gonna still be here. Who else still here? Justin, if you come back in, re-ask your question. Cause I never seen it in the chat. So if you come back through, re-ask your question. What do I think of? But for right now, let me answer Compensatory's question. What do you think of Dr. BOA, Anthony Spade, Erica Lashai, or the Crimson Cure content? Ooh, damn, that's your phone. All right. So I'm gonna just answer for the content creators you named who I actually know who they are. God damn. It was better outside. I don't really got the right hold in the house. Hang on. Let me get this shit right. There we go. All right. So Dr. BOA, I'm not a big fan of Dr. BOA like that. I'm gonna keep it a butt with you because to me, he like a diet alpha male strategies to me. So it's like if I was gonna watch Red Pill content, I would probably just watch alpha male strategies or something like that. I wouldn't see myself really watching Dr. BOA because it's like why? Um Crimson Cure, I never really watched too much of her content, so I'm not exactly sure. The Erica Lashai chick, I don't even know who that is. You said in there. Let me go and see. Let me see who else you said. God damn it. Anthony Spade. Anthony Spade, I haven't watched too much of his content either. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So Dr. BOA, I mean, he alright, I guess. But like I said, to me, he's just like a diet alpha male strategies. If I was gonna watch that, I would watch alpha male strategies. He's funnier to me. And if I'm gonna watch Red Pill content, I'm gonna watch it because it's funny. I'm not gonna really take anything from it. So I don't know too much about Anthony Spade or Erica or the rest of those people, so I can't really comment on them. I think Justin finally got his question in here. What do you think about these red pill dating coaches and the race pill, the black pill talks about? I'm gonna answer what I think about red pill dating coaches, and you're gonna tell me what the heck the race pill is because I have no idea what the race pill is. So I think red pill dating coaches. So let me say this: everything that red pill dating coaches say isn't cap. Everything that they say isn't cap. Some of it is true, but it's a lot of lies mixed in with the truth. Like 99.9% of what they say is negative at the end of the day. Like they don't ever talk about the positives that come along with dealing with women. They don't talk about how a woman who is actually supportive of you and actually in her feminine energy could take you to the next level. Like I remember I mentioned in the video before that I'm like, okay, women do have chaotic energy, but at the end of the day, for Sonic to become supersonic, he needs the chaos emeralds. So you need that chaotic energy to harness it so that you can become a superior version of yourself. They don't talk about that. Women also keep us alive longer because a lot of us we don't get properly checked up and we don't take care of our health and stuff like that the way that we're supposed to take care of it. So women help us stay alive longer. They help us stay in better shape. They help us stay healthy longer. Okay, women are the best to run a business with, which like I said, I'm about to have a video coming out. But women will 100% support your business. They will do it for free. A lot of who's look past the fact that a lot of men are your biggest competition. So they say work with men, work with men, work with men. At the end of the day, you're gonna end up like the social network. And the social network, they worked with a man, and the man stole their whole damn idea, and he stole their whole damn company. That's what happens a lot of times when you work with dudes. Women in their natural energy, they don't necessarily want to be the boss. They're more comfortable in the support role, trying to help build something up and trying to help bring stuff All right, here we go. But anyways, when I first started my channel, it was to get guys away from the red pill content because one of my friends was following a red pill content creator, and it basically forced him to break up with his baby mother. And his baby mama was a solid woman. She was a pretty woman. She was a solid woman. But he had all this noise in his head. You know, if she dressed like this, she's a hoe. If she goes out, she a hoe. Which I don't understand. Like to me, what type of a healthy relationship do you not go out? Like, cause I'm gonna go out. Like I don't even know what these dudes be talking about. I'm gonna be going more than she's gonna be going, no matter who I'm in a relationship with. First of all, I wake up at 5. I'm hitting the gym, and then I'm working. And then on weekends, I'm gonna be if I'm not chilling with my homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out. If it's football season, I'm gonna be out at the sports bar watching games. Like I'm gonna be in the mix so much, I don't really have time to worry about what she's doing. And it's not healthy to have somebody just cooped up in the crib, not ever doing anything. So my thought process on it is, what's wrong with her going out every once in a while? What's wrong with her going to brunch? What's wrong with her hanging with her girls? You should want your woman to look sexy. What's wrong with her being sexy? Now, don't get me wrong. If she going out in like booty shorts and coochie cutters and stuff like that, and you're not there, that's a whole nother conversation. But to just say, oh, she going to the club, oh, she going to brunch, she going out, she doing this, she doing that, she cheating, it's crazy. Like it made my man so paranoid. Anytime she was texting, she had social media, she had a Twitter. He was paranoid about her Twitter. Like it made him paranoid about every goddamn thing. And that relationship ended, and he hasn't found a girl as good as her since. And the programming from all those different videos was so strong, I couldn't convince the dude to just chill out. Like I could not convince the dude to just chill out. I mean, it got to a point where she even thought that his problem was, get this, y'all. She thought that his problem at one point was that he just needed to go and short some royal oats. So she told him, you know what? If you need to go and sow your seed, go ahead and sow your seed. I won't even break up with you. And that wasn't even enough. That wasn't even enough for that man. So I think red pill content creators are wasted talent. That's personally what I think about them. I think that they're wasted talent. I think that they spend all their time on the negative. They don't spend enough time on the positive. They're not balanced. But I will say this: I noticed a lot of red pill dudes trying to now curvate into relationships, which is funny to me. But they're trying to curve into relationships because at a certain point, when you say women are 304s, women do this, women do that, they backstab you here, they backstab you there. At a certain point, you're gonna run out of that type of stuff to say. You're gonna run out of that type of content. And so it's like you have to do something different. So I know it's like AMS and a couple of the other cats now they're trying to roll over into relationships. So they even realize that there's not really much else to talk about here. You can't keep people in a state of rage. At a certain point, you got to kind of grow out of that. Like to me, red pill is something you're supposed to go through. To be honest with you, man, from like probably 14 to like 18, 21 max. It's no way, in my opinion, you should be a grown ass man running around talking about you red pill. You can have red pill knowledge, but to run around talking about your red pill, you should be purple pill at that point. You should be balanced. All right, it should be like the purple lightsaber. You should not still be running around talking about some women are this, women are that, all women are. You shouldn't be. You should be way past that point. And that's my problem with the pill. Because if you take that pill too hard, you're gonna believe every woman cheating on you all the time. What else we got up in here? Let me see if we got any new questions. Um, how many bodies should a black man have by the age of 35? I messed around with something like 60 to 70 bodies by the hood standards, which is where I'm from. It's a low body count. 60 to 70 bodies for a man is not a low body count. In the hood, dudes lie a lot, man. Like, you gotta understand that in the hood, dudes lie and they lie a lot. So it's nowhere where I can say 50 to 70, 60 to 70 bodies by a man is a low body count. That's not a low body count. That's a pretty high body count to be honest with you for a man. Now, me personally, I don't give men that much of a more of a range of how high their body count should be than I give women. To me, there's a number in my head that's nasty for men and nasty for women if you go too much above that number. Like some dudes be out here trying to say they done slept with like 100 chicks, and to me that's disgusting. If you slept with 100 chicks, there's no way you're not about to convince me that your D don't look like the back of a Nestle Crush bar by now. It's no way you're not about to convince me that 100 women. There's no way you're not about to convince me that. So I mean, I don't know that I really have a number that I would say is like a sweet spot necessarily for dudes. Like I'm thinking hard about it. I don't know if I have a number that I would say is a sweet spot, but I do have a number that I would say you're sleeping with too many people. And to be honest with you, 60, 70 is about pretty close to that number. Well, I honestly starting to think you slept with a little bit too many people, if I'm being honest with you. That's too many people. Now, granted, you in your upper 30s, so it's not terrible, but to me, it's like it can't be that many women you actually vibe on a high level with. It kind of just can't be. When you start to get into those numbers, that's when you start to get to the point where you just banging chicks just to say that you bang chicks, you ego fucking and stuff like that. Like, it's no way y'all have a real connection. It's no way this woman's doing anything for you. Like, she ain't cooking, she ain't cleaning, she ain't supporting your business, she ain't building you up in no way. She's not exchanging any positive energy with you. Like, you just hitting it just to say you hit something. That's what I call ego smashing. It doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, to go that high. So, compensatory, if you already in the 60s, 70s, like I said, any dude telling you that that's low, he's capping. Trust me. Like, he's capping. He probably not even as high as you are. But I'm more about quality over quantity. I'm more about finding me, like I said, one, maximum two. If you single, maximum two chicks. You know what I'm saying? To just deal with, entertain, and then just pick the best one of those two and then just move forward. I don't think dudes necessarily need that high of a body count. Now, I do think that you should have enough partners that you'll be ready when you're ready to get in a relationship or get married, that'll be out of your system. You know, you don't end up like Kevin Samuels and go back out here and try to have a second childhood. You know, you got a whole wife at home, and now you got enough money to get the IG models and the genetic celebrities, as they talk about in the book, Why Men Are the Way They Are. And so now you out here cheating. Now you out here acting like you ain't got no wife because you can finally get access to the woman you want to have access to. I'm not going to tell you that you should do that, but I just thought 60, 70, honestly, I would say that's about where I think you're good. So I would say you slept with enough women that at this point you should probably be looking, my man, for a nice, solid woman to settle down with, get in a relationship, and then just take it from there, man. I'm not going to tell you to get married or have no kids because I don't know what your life plan is. But I would definitely be looking towards a relationship if I already slept with 60, 70 women. That's a pretty good amount of women, man. Yeah, man, they ain't nobody. They ain't slept with no goddamn hundreds of women. If you slept with hundreds of women, then why would you be red pill raging? Why would you be red pill raging? These dudes be. Do you see? Do y'all really? Oh, listen. I'm not trying to talk about nobody, all right? So I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on from that topic. But do y'all see these red pill content creators in real life? A lot of them. A lot of these cats like 5'5", 5'8". I seen a picture somebody took with the Anton Daniels dude, and I swear to God, he's a hobbit. Like he might not even be 5'5", and he fat as hell. So it's not to say that you can't get women like that. Of course, if your personality is on point, your masculinity is on point, your money is up. Sure, you can still get women like that. But these dudes run out here saying they ain't slept with 100 chicks and they ain't slept with this and they ain't checked with that. What was the dude? Is it Donovan Sharp? I think it's Donovan Sharp. He was running around here talking about some never date a single mother and never date no post-war woman. And he dating like a 35-year-old single mother or something like that. A lot of these dudes is cat. Like a lot of these dudes is cat. They ain't got no goddamn 100 body count. They might now. They definitely didn't before. What else we got in here? Uh, what kind of like the game? You kind of like the game? D Miller, what you mean by you kind of like the game? What you mean by that? You got guys like FedEx Fearless promoting guys getting surgeries, simping for women. FedEx Fearless is the worst. This dude out here telling y'all to take dick pills. Listen, hold on. Let me get this back in this little. There it go. Fan experience is the worst, man. This dude out here telling you to take dick pills. Never trust a dude who's telling you to take dick pills. You should not be worried about the size of your Johnson. That's her problem, not your problem. At the end of the day, the nerves in the vagina only go 3 inches deep, guys. I repeat, the nerves in the vagina only go like 3 inches deep. So dudes be out here overly worried about, oh, I need 7 inches, I need 8 inches, I need 9 inches, and the vagina's not even that deep. And then you got to consider the fact it's really the width, not the length, that girls like. But at the end of the day, it's like you got what you got. Dudes be out here stretching their penis out and doing all this extra stuff. Like, come on now, selling concoctions. For the experience, want y'all to believe he got the magic pill. You pop the magic pill, all of a sudden your schlong gonna be 10 feet long. Like, come on, dog. That's not. Girls don't even listen. Girls can't even take D. I'm gonna just say that to y'all. They really can't. They can't take D. They just be talking. Women are cat. I keep trying to tell you that. A lot of what women say, women are capped. God bless them, we love them. But a lot of what women say, women are capped. They be talking about some they want 9 inch this and 8 inch that. And if you come in there, I guarantee you, if you come in there with a regular average size D and you start hitting it from the back, she gonna give you that Heisman stiff arm at least once. She gonna try to crawl out of the bed like she going commando in Call of Duty at least one time. Women are capped, man. They can't really. You don't need all that. That's my problem with FedEx Fearless, man. He out here talking selling dick pills. Like, and this is where porn comes in. So many dudes watch porn, and these dudes on porn be using penis pumps and pills and all this extra stuff. And so you see they Johnson, and you see the reaction they getting from the girls, and you go, "Oh man, I wish I had a Johnson like that." But the girls in porn are actors. They not really. They don't really like them dudes. They acting, and those they're not enjoying it. Trust me when I tell you, you watch porn. The people in the porn are not enjoying what they're doing. Or the prime. Maybe I should say prime because YouTube don't like when you use certain words and they already be shadow banning me. So let me just say prime. But the people in the prime are actors, guys. Like they're not serious. You can't take them serious. So that's my problem with FedEx Fearless, man. A sweet spot for a lot of men, a sensitive spot, I should say, for a lot of men is the size of they Johnson. And so for you to go out here and tell dudes, oh, you need your Johnson to be this big, and I got the magic pills, I got the magic pills that's gonna make your Johnson big. There's no such thing as a magic pill to make your Johnson big. Dudes out here getting 6-pack surgeries and all this shit, which is a male BBL to me. You don't need to do all that. You got what you got. Like one of our biggest benefits as a man is that women are 100% visual like we are. Like women have to rely almost completely solely on their looks. We as men, we can get by being ugly as hell if we have a nice body, or being ugly as hell if we have money, or having a little D if we're handsome, and having a little D if we have money, or having a little D but we got knowledge and wisdom and a good personality. We got so many layers that we can use to get good with women. There's no point in focusing in on what your weakness might be. If your D's not that big, it is what it is. I promise you, she gonna take it and she gonna suck it. It's all mental, guys. If she like you, if she love you, it's gonna be good. So that's my problem with FedEx Fearless. You be talking that dick pill shit, and it's weird. Like, what you? Oh, you need to get at least these many inches. Like, how you know you took D before? I don't understand that. Let me see what we got in here. Who's this? Eli Seen, what's good, bro? What's good, baby? What's up with you? I remember Fresh and Fit claimed they slept with 1,000 women. Listen, if you believe Fresh and Fit slept with 1,000 women, you're crazy. You're crazy. I'm not saying you believe that, but I'm just saying if you do, you're crazy. And it's already put on the internet that Fit got mad because he couldn't even smash a 19-year-old. He was trying to give her alcohol and all that. And she wouldn't let him smash it. He's mad about it. And then Fresh out here paying, Fresh out here paying for V-Box right now. So if you believe they slept with 1,000 people and they pay women to be on their show, and Fresh out here paying for V-Box, and Fit out here getting mad because 18, 19-year-olds don't want to sleep with them, a lot of these dudes is cat. They cat. And at the end of the day, if you slept with 1,000 women, I guarantee you, bro, there's not that many beautiful women in the world. I'm telling you, it's not. If you slept with 1,000 women, at least 800 of them was probably like fives, sixes max, but probably fives, fours. It's a lot of trash up in there just to pump the number up. It's quality over quantity, guys. Focus on the quality. Quantity don't really matter. Like, what you gonna brag about it? 1,000 women. That man would be a corpse. You bust 1,000 nuts, you would be a corpse by now. Ain't no way in hell. Why would you even want to? I guarantee you, his dick. I'll tell you what. If he did sleep with 1,000 women, I guarantee you, his dick looked like the back of a Nestle Crunch bar. I'll put $1,000 on it right now, cash. Let me see what else we got in here. I had two versions from the same high school and didn't deflower either. I would trade those two versions for the values I have now. Exactly, compensatory. And I'm glad you didn't deflower them either. I deflowered a version one time when I was younger in college, and I felt bad about it after. And I was like, yo, if I'm gonna ever mess with another version, like I gotta marry the version. Like I can't just deflower the version. I felt real bad about it. I turned that version out too. I did all the time. Man, listen, bruh. She went from being a virgin to a woman who done explored every damn thing, every damn thing. She explored every damn thing. Like I turned that girl out, and I felt bad about it afterwards. So I made a promise to myself. I was like, "Yo, look, if I ever deal with another virgin, I'm gonna marry her. I'm not deflowering no virgin if I'm not gonna marry her." And then in comes baby girl, but that's a whole nother story. You laughing, hurt, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I think. Listen, bro. They were in my chat if I told y'all what I did to that version, but it was bad. It was bad. I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't recommend y'all do it. So that's good compensatory that you don't want to do that. Let me see what else we got here. And I'm gonna get. I'm working on my live setup, so next time we go live, it's gonna be better than this. But I just wanted to get this out of the way because people kept asking me to do a Q and A. Let me get this Q&A done. I don't think guys should worry about their stroke performance because over time you will get better and meet women who matches your sexual energy and capacity. Yeah, you should listen. Honestly, between worrying about the size of your Johnson and worrying about your stroke, you should be more focused on your stroke. If I'm gonna keep it real, because that's what's really important. If you learn the tantric stroke, I'm gonna give you guys a gem. If you go learn the tantric stroke, right, which you can even learn by buying a tantric book, or you can surf the webs and find some tantric videos. But if you learn the tantric stroke and you learn how women actually like to get smashed, that's more important than the size of your D. The size of your D is like a cheat code because the nerves in the vagina are all on the sides for the most part. Okay, you got the G spot that's on top, and some girls like getting their cervix hit, their back wall hit, but the nerves for the most part are on the side. That's why I was like, width matters more than length. So when you learn tantric strokes, you learn how the motion, the ocean in a way that, irregardless of whatever your size is, you're still gonna be able to make the girl squirt. You're still gonna be able to make her come. You're still gonna be able to make her feel good. And then a lot of you guys don't involve the clitoris enough. If you learn how to angle yourself in a way where you're involving the clitoris into the penetration, then you'll be good. Look, I'll give you guys a gym. I'll give you guys another gym when it comes to stroking. Bring her to the edge of the bed, right? I know once I say bring her to the edge of the bed, it's gonna sound savage, but no, seriously. Bring her to the edge of the bed, put her legs in the air, right? But push them back. Don't put them straight up. Push them back almost to where like almost her toes is almost touching her ear. Bend your knees. I don't want to say at a whole 90-degree angle, but bend your knees so that your Johnson is basically lying right up with the edge of the bed and just hit it like that. I guarantee you, if you hit it like that, and if you really want to cheat, lick your finger and rubber clip while you're doing it too. But if you hit it like that, she's gonna come 9 out of 10 times. I don't give a damn what size your Johnson is. I just gave y'all a free gym. So those of y'all who got a girl, I'm telling you, try it. Take their legs, put them up like this, push them as far back as they'll go, almost to their ears. Make sure that your Johnson is as even with the edge of the bed as you can be, and just stroke it like that. And then, like I said, if you want to add a little extra sauce, lick your thumb, rub on a clip, but do it in a sideways motion. Don't go up and down. That's the trick. Everybody else go up and down. Go sideways like this. I guarantee you she squirt. I guarantee you don't gotta worry about your Johnson. The stroke is a lot more important. So I'm glad you brought that up, compensatory, because that's facts. It's a lot more important. We done turned this into a porn stream. Y'all nasty, man. Y'all got me saying all types of stuff I ain't supposed to be saying. Let me see what other questions we got in here, man. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Shout out to my man Trey. What's good, baby? Okay, here we go. Yo, I need advice on diet. How do I stay consistently clean on diet when I have no support from my family? You motivate me, bro. Do you still live at home with your family? I just seen it. Do you still live at home with your family? Because that's gonna affect the answer that I give you. You still live at home with your family? Yes, sir, with my OG. All right, cool. So the first thing you want to do, first of all, I want to say this: start working out first. Start working out and make sure you incorporate some cardio. A lot of people don't incorporate cardio, and I understand cardio is annoying. People don't like doing cardio, but make sure you incorporate some type of cardio. All right. So start working out hard first, and start incorporating cardio. From there, because a lot of the times when you work out, you burn calories throughout the day because your muscle is recovering. So working out as far as lifting is gonna help you a lot with staying in shape just because of that. Okay. And then running your cardio, that's gonna help you out a lot too. As far as cleaning up your diet and your eating, make sure you have some color on your plate, man. A lot of y'all eat and all you have on your plate is brown. If all you see on your plate is brown and there's no color, that's a problem. There should be color on your plate. There should actually be a lot of color on your plate. So color would be anything. Carrots is color. Okay, fruits is gonna add color to your plate. Greens is gonna add color to your plate. Even eggs add color to your plate because they're yellow. But anything but you could put that has color and add onto your plate, that'd be good. I also recommend that you start learning how to cook for yourself. How old are you, by the way? You can answer that while I'm still going, but I also recommend that you learn how to cook for yourself. Salads are always good because salads don't take a lot of effort. If you go to a store, you can buy a bag of salad. Try to stay away from lettuce because lettuce is 19. All right, perfect. Yeah, you got start learning how to cook by yourself too, because that's gonna help you with your diet. But start incorporating salads. You could buy bags of salads. Try not to get lettuce. Try to get like romaine or spinach or stuff like that, kale, and start incorporating salads into your diet. Salads, chop up some cucumbers, chop up some onions and stuff, throw those in the salad, bake some chicken, because this is very easy. You could cook this very easily. Bake some chicken, chop the chicken up, put the chicken in your salad, put a little bit of salad dressing on there. Don't put too much salad dressing on there, but throw a little bit of salad dressing on there and start eating that. And incorporating side salads too. Some croutons, some super green salads, and put that on the side of whatever your OG is cooking. That's another good way to cheat. Just make you a little side salad, put it in a bowl, eat it on the side of whatever your OG is cooking. But start learning how to cook yourself, like bacon salmon. Start with bacon because bacon is easy, man. Don't go straight to trying to like sear stuff and fry stuff, but start with bacon. Bake yourself some salmon. Bake yourself. I should make salmon. I should be saying salmon. Y'all better not be talking about me in the chat. Chat. Nah, but bake some salmon, bake some chicken, stuff like that. And then you can upgrade from there. But I would start with bacon. Then, like I said, use green. Acai bowls are really good too. Acai bowls are easy to make. You can get them as a powder, or you can actually blend the acai up yourself. Acai bowls, put you some oats in there. Chop up some of your favorite I mean not vegetables. Chop up some of your favorite fruits and put them in the acai bowl, and that's gonna help you out too. That's gonna help you out a lot. So yeah, get some acai bowls. Start simple, man. Get some acai bowls. Get you some salad mixers. Okay, start mixing your salads and stuff with make side salads, making your main salads, and start baking dishes. But most importantly, start working out because, like I said, when you work out, your muscles got to recover. So you're gonna burn calories for a lot longer when you start working out. Yeah, you 19. You just getting started, man. You got plenty of time. You got plenty. Oh man, I'm in here turning baby girl on. Yeah, hey, cut it out. Put it back down. What about guys who are balding? What you mean, Justin? Justin, what you mean by what about guys who are balding? Elaborate on that, Justin. What you mean by that? Compensatory said, I got a business question. Good, good. Cause we was getting freaky in here. I'm glad you and Eli done changed the conversation. Cause we was getting freaky in here. All right, let me see. What's the business question? I got a business question. I have a product that I know would sell, but I have no science engineer to make it for me. How can I get this product out there? I can't tell you what it is because I'm not gonna ask you what it is because you never know how many people might end up watching this. So how do you get what? All right, what type of product is it though? Because that's gonna kind of dictate what I'm gonna tell you to do as far as how you can want to get it out there. What type of product is it? All right, compensatory. While you tell me what type of product it is, don't tell me what the product is, but just tell me what type of product it is. I'll be able to give you better advice about how to push it. I'm gonna look at some of these other things. Eli said, I appreciate the advice. I started this journey when I was 16. It's tough sometimes. I would start eating right, but my old you like to tempt me by bringing my old foods I used to eat. Hey, Eli, listen, give yourself a cheat day too, Eli. At least one. Give yourself at least one cheat day. And on that one cheat day, go ahead and eat whatever it is you grew up and you used to like to eat. You know, I mean, if it's whatever it is, pancakes, macaroni and cheese, whatever. Give yourself one cheat day too, that's fine. But just make sure you stay disciplined the rest of the days. That's all. You can have one cheat day though. Because you don't want it to feel like a chore. What my man Justin said, guys who are bald and losing their hair, since we Fossil said me being bald is a killer for dating life with Will. Wheat Waffles is an absolute idiot. Bro, let me tell you something. Women love bald men. Are you crazy? don't see the reaction Morris Chestnut be getting. Morris Chestnut ain't got an inch of hair on his head. Women love Morris Chestnut. They'll give it all up for Morris Chestnut. Who else? What you call him? Boris Kojo. Boris Kojo don't got an inch of hair on his head. Women love Boris Kojo. He ain't got an inch of hair on his head. They love him to death. The Rock ain't got no hair. Who else ain't got no hair? Tory Lanez ain't got no hair. He got a light bulb head. He like Roger from American Dad, and he was smashing Megan Thee Stallion. Who's told you? Bald dude, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Wheat Waffles, I think, is like 19 or something. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's just like those little Gen Z boys who be like, "Oh, you got gray in your beard. Women don't like it. Gray in your beard. You're crazy." Everybody knows women like salt and pepper. Women love salt and pepper. Women love a bald-headed man, a man with a beard, right? And even if it's not a salt and pepper beard, just a beard in general. And the reason women love these things is because it shows knowledge, wisdom, and age. And women knows, beside the knowledge and wisdom with age, you're probably going to be more stable. You're probably going to have a nice place or a house or your own place for them to nest in. You're probably going to be able to take care of them. You're probably not going to be bitching about having to take them on dates, all the other stuff that people do. Being bald is not a detriment, man. Shoot, I know I'm missing some bald people who get a lot of girls, man. There's a lot of bald dudes who get girls. They talk about something that make it worse. That don't make it worse. Wheat Waffles ought to be ashamed of himself, man. Talking that nonsense. That don't make it worse at all. Women love bald dudes, man. Don't let them get to you with that nonsense. Just don't let the runner run down in the crown of your head. That's one way you go bald. Think your hair has tiny trees. The water pulls the tiny trees out of its roots. Yo, oh, look at my man James. Hold on, let me get you a wrench, man. You gotta get a wrench. Let me get my man a wrench. What's good, baby? Yeah, Tupac. I forgot about Tupac. Tupac bald. Tupac bald, and his ghost is still Jada is still cheating on Will with the ghost of a bald man. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't get girls because you bald, man. That's cat. I forgot all about Tupac. Tupac is definitely bald. Oh, no doubt, man. You gotta get a wrench, man. You've been here, yo. My man James been here since we had like what? I want to say 95, 50 subscribers. He an old OG in the hood, man. He an OG in the hood. All the OGs get wrenches. The baby girl already got a wrench. Jane got a wrench. Jax got a wrench. If Kiwi pop up, Kiwi gotta get a wrench. Most definitely. My man Patrick gotta get a wrench if he pop in. But anyway, what up? Let me make sure I ain't missing no questions. Shaquille O'Neal is ball. Shaquille O'Neal is ball. I forgot about Shaq. Thank you, chat. Chat in the building. Shaquille O'Neal is bald. Come on, man. Don't let anybody make it. Listen, as men, most of us are gonna go bald at a certain point, man. And this is what I'm talking about. Everything online, wheat waffles, red pill, all them cats, everything is to make y'all feel insecure. As a man, you're not supposed to be insecure. We're not even supposed to care about our looks. That's their job. Women are the one who's supposed to be out here buying waist trainers and corsets and skin tight dresses and weaves and wigs and makeup and lipstick and heels and BBLs and all this shit. They're the ones who should be worried about looks. As a man, we're supposed to be worried about what we produce. We don't got time to worry about looks because if you gotta make a certain amount of money and then you gotta worry about how you look too, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like that's a part, guys. I want y'all to understand. That's a part of them trying to feminize the modern man. Part of that is them trying to make y'all worry about how y'all look. Don't worry about how you look. It don't matter how you look. At the end of the day, if you have knowledge, if you have wisdom, okay, you got a certain swagger about yourself, your money is right, you're in position for a woman to nest. That's all that. You don't got to worry about how you look. No, I'm not telling y'all to go outside looking like a bum or to go outside and not wash your ass. All right. I'm not saying none of that. Okay. Wash your ass. Okay. Get your hair cut. Get yourself shaped up. All right. Work out. Look nice. But you shouldn't be overly worried about women date ugly men all the time. Where baby girl at? Baby girl, how many ugly men have you dated? We're not gonna judge you. I just want to get a point across to these dudes. How many ugly men have you dated, baby girl? Cause she gonna tell y'all. How many ugly men have you dated? I love the corset. Ain't nothing wrong with the corset. Ain't nothing wrong with the corset. I'm just saying, women are the ones who's supposed to put more efforts into that. Ain't nothing wrong with makeup. Nothing's wrong with any of that. I'm just saying, women are the ones who's supposed to be concerned with their looks. As a man, your primary concern should be having the strength so that you can protect and having the means to provide. You're not supposed to be worried about, oh, my D's not this, I'm going bald, and I don't have a beard, and I'm not 60. You're not supposed to be worried about that shit. Men didn't worry about that kind of stuff until the internet. We didn't have those type of conversations when I was in college. We wasn't talking about no shit like that, man. Like, I ain't used to dudes having low self esteem. Y'all need to get your self esteem up. Don't let these dudes knock your self esteem down. But yeah, tell them how many ugly dudes you've dated in the chat really quick. Just tell them, just so they're aware. Say I don't think I'm capping. And let me see what else we got in here while she doing that. Yeah, Wheat Waffles is a goofy Eli. I agree. He's super goofy. Why do? Here we go. Comment store. You still ain't tell me what your business product was too, like which product it is, so I can give you the proper answer on that. But anyway, why do red bones more than chocolate women, and why is it harder for some brothers, such as myself, to attract red bones and mixed chicks? I haven't had a light skinned chick since high school. She was a nine. I bet red bone more than chocolate women. Why do people value red bones more than chocolate women? I'm actually, I'm gonna give you an answer you probably never heard before. Because everybody gonna say that it's colorism. It's really not. So the reason people like anything that's exotic, a red bone is kind of exotic. All right, now you can have red bones who come from like two black parents, right? Like one of my sisters is light skinned as hell. Like you would swear she was mixed with some white, but she's not, right? My ex was light skinned as hell, right? Baby girl go back and forth between being light skinned and black. She go from being a white girl to a black girl depending on what the sun is doing at the time. So I'm kind of the opposite of you, compensatory. Like I tend to attract lighter skinned women, not really on purpose. Like I've dated dark skinned women before. As a matter of fact, if you go through my shorts, you will see a few darker skinned women in my shorts that I've dated before. But people like red bones because they're exotic. It's not really a colorism thing. It's like you gotta think about it. Like a light skinned woman, even if she's not actually mixed, is almost like she still has like the best features of a white girl and a black girl at the same kind of time. So people like them because they're exact. Just like blazers. People think blazers are beautiful, which they are most of the time. Black and Asian is a great mix, but it's a mix. It's exotic. That's why people like it, right? Like you mix any two races together, and usually you're gonna get a good result. As long as they're polar opposites, right? So if you mix like Hispanic and Asian or Hispanic and white, or you mix black and white or black and Asian, you're usually gonna get this exotic ass kid with like fair skin, like fair golden yellow skin, but blue eyes and long ass hair, but like wide hips and a fat butt and thick lips. You're gonna get all these different combinations of different cultures in one woman. It's almost like the great woman. Now, let me tell you this about red bones too. Red bones have a high propensity to be fine, but they also have a high propensity to be ugly as hell too. There's no real in between with red bones. They're either gonna be a 9 or a 10, or they're gonna be like a 1 or a 2. Cause sometimes they come out looking like Glorilla and their eyes be all over here and shit. And they be looking like them aliens off of the Men in Black. So it's not really no in between with them. They either gonna be fine as hell or they're gonna be ugly as hell. But I think people like them just because they're like the best of mix. Now, as far as why you're not attracting them, I can't really say, man, because red bones, I'm like, I can't. And maybe it's because I've always been able to attract them, so I never did anything different though. Like I don't speak to them any different than I speak to any other woman. So I don't know why you might not, what the issue may be as far as why you're not attracting them. Maybe you're just not in the vicinity of enough of them, and that might be the problem. You're not getting a chance to take enough shots at them, and that's why you're not attracting them. But I don't know if I can boil it down to like any one reason. Like this is the reason that you're not getting red bones. I don't think I can boil it down to that because, like I said, I don't talk to them no different. You don't got. I mean, they just women. They just lighter skinned women, but it's like they just really women. So I don't really know, man. Maybe you're not in the vicinity of them enough, but I will say when you do come across one, you got like a good amount of bodies on you. You said so. Must have a pretty good personality. I would say don't change nothing up because that might be a problem. You might see them, and because you think they're so beautiful, what guys do sometimes, like if you like thick women, right? Some dudes who like big booty women, so they get around a big booty woman and they start freaking out. They go and they say something crazy or they do something crazy, right? So I would say whatever it is you're doing with the chocolate sisters, do not change that up when you run into a red bone sister. Always remember the key that I told you guys a long time ago. Treat every woman like she's average, even if she's gorgeous. Treat every woman like she's average, even if she's gorgeous. So the problem might be you might be running into them light skinned girls, and because you think they so pretty, you treat them different, and that's why they rejecting you. Whereas when you run into the chocolate sisters, you just being normal and you being yourself, and that's why they like you. So just make sure you being yourself around the red bone. A lot of girls who are pretty, man, dudes act weird around them all the time. Dudes don't approach them, and when they do approach them, they change up their whole persona, and that's why the guys don't get them. So make sure you being yourself. All right, let me see what else we got in here. What a baby girl say. I dated some ugly dudes, but they were intelligent and super good at math, which is hot. I'm a shapeshifter. You only got one shape, and it's fine. That's the only shape you got. It's fine and fit. But again, yeah, she just said she just proved my point exactly. You don't gotta be the finest dude in the world. If you have other things to make up for it, it really doesn't matter, guys. It really doesn't matter. If your mind, you got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, you can get their mind, and your pockets is right, you good. Being fine is like the icing on the cake for women. That's why you guys shouldn't be insecure about that. Don't worry about looks or height. I know fat dudes and short dudes who get mad chicks and they don't trick off on them. I'm 5'11" with a little dad ball and I still get choosing. Exactly, compensatory. Oh, you did. Oh, you already said it. Hang on, let me look. It's universal with odor. Oh, so I guess that was you saying with your little product line. What is universal with odor? So I'm gonna assume it's some type of a smell good, since you said it's universal with odor. So if it's universal with odor, and it's a smell good, I would start on IG. I would start on Instagram, man. I would make an Instagram or something like that for it. And I would start marketing it that way. I would definitely start marketing it that way. Definitely get some women involved in that. Women are great at design. Most of my business logos, women either designed them from scratch or they suggested stuff to help out with them. So I would definitely do that. Besides that, I would look. Yeah, honestly, if it's a smell good, I would focus almost solely on social marketing. That's how I would handle that, man. I would do social marketing. And what else we got up in here? What else we got up in here? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What else we got up in here? Made a great point. Ever since I found the red pill, I've been more insecure with my looks because of guys like FedEx Fearless and Austin Dunham perverting shows look like them. Yeah, you don't need to look like those, dude. They don't even get girls. If you go through my videos, anyone watching this, if you go through my videos, I actually did a review of what they was talking about on their tenders and on their hinges and all that stuff. Them dudes don't be getting girls like that. The looks bring the girls in, but their closing rate was terrible. They was unsuccessful as hell when it came to closing. Yeah, don't let them dudes make you insecure. But yeah, compensatory, if it's a smell good, hit IG hard and make sure you get some women behind you, either to help promote the product or get you a photographer and have women take pictures with the product. Because even if it's a smell good, it doesn't matter if it's a smell good for men or women, you can still use women. Because if dudes see women lined up and you got some type of like a cologne or deodorant, the dudes is they gonna want it because they see fine women around it. This is in one of the books too, in one of my marketing books. Women drive men. And then women drive women. So if it's like a smell good or a lotion or something like that for women, then women are gonna buy it if they see other women too. So you can't go wrong with women. Make sure you got women involved in it. Shit. What time is it? As a matter of fact. All right, guys, we got about 7 more minutes, so hurry up and get them questions in. We got about 7 more minutes. I treat every woman the same. Exactly, Eli. I treat them all the same. A lot of guys fall for that trick. Treat them all the same. Why do black women like dark skin and light skinned black men more than brown skinned black men as a group? I don't even think that that's true. Us brown skin get all the chicks because we the best of both worlds. Because dark skinned men get looked at as either too black, right, or too chocolate, and some people don't like that. And light skinned men get looked at as too damn light skinned, and sometimes they get looked at as soft as hell, like they punks and like they chumps and all that other extra stuff. If you brown skin, you right in the middle. You get all the chicks. You don't have no bias neither. You just there. And nobody thinks you soft because you're not that light skinned, and nobody thinks that you like overly aggressive or overly hard because you're not that dark skinned. You're not like burnt or tar to some people, and you're not like two shades from white to some people. You like perfect. In my opinion, brown skinned dudes get all the girls. They get all the shoes and signals. But that all depends. Like, again, guys, I wouldn't focus too much on looks. Do looks matter? Yes. But again, looks are like the icing on the cake to women. They really don't care about looks like that. They're more concerned with so much other stuff before they get back to looks. It's not that big of a deal to looks like y'all think it is. It's really not. What else we got up in here? A good example of a good cologne is Le Grande Red. Yeah, Le Grande Red is a good cologne, and oh, you do photography, Eli? That's what's up. I do videography, man. We got a link. You gotta send me an email. I do videography, man. So besides directing movies, I do videography for people on the side too. So we definitely got a link. I probably know some marketing tips that I can help you out with. But yeah, that's a good cologne. Obviously Creed is a good cologne too. Creed gets talked about a lot, but you really can't go wrong with Creed. Creed's definitely a good cologne. Damn, where's my cologne list? I need to whip out my cologne list for y'all real quick because I got some ill ass colognes. Hold on, let me look at my cologne list. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Those is all really solid colognes, man. And then check out the one Eli put in there. That one's good too. Baby girl been turned up ever since I talked about putting them feet in the air. Let me see. What else we got in here? Yes, sir. Yeah, send me that Eli. I said send me that Eli. Send me that email, Eli. Well, yeah, I definitely got some tricks for you. Compass Centauri said, I'm actually more attracted to dark skinned chicks and caramel chicks. I do treat and talk the red bones the same as the regular ones. Okay, then you good then, man. You probably just need to be in the vicinity of them. You probably just need to be more in the vicinity of them. That's probably the only reason you're not getting them like that. I haven't created for myself, but I may have to patent just the idea for the thought of a product, even if it's possible. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, get the patent first, because if you get the patent, then you could talk about it. You don't gotta worry about nobody stealing your idea because you already got the patent. So yeah, get the patent first, definitely. Definitely. Baby girl, what's your favorite cologne? Tell the fellas what you like to smell on a man real quick. Just so that they know. All right, how much time we got left here? Uh, we got 3 minutes left, chat. What y'all got for me? I answered one, maybe two more questions. What y'all got for me? I'm trying to be a videographer too, but I need to save to buy another camera. Yeah, yo, get a Sony. When you do get your videography camera, get a Sony. Sony makes the best videos, yo. Like they're crisp as hell. They fire. So make sure you get something from Sony. I mean, if you want to do both, if you got yourself a Alpha 3 takes pretty good photos too, so it can kind of do both. But definitely get you a Sony to get you when you start recording videos. Sony, in my opinion, records the best videos. All right, what you got for me, chat? I actually have no idea because I never asked, but black men always smell good as fuck. That's fine. That's fine. That's good because you're not gonna know what cologne I have on. It's all gonna be new. But what y'all got for me, chat? I agree, Alex. But when women compliment our melanin, they usually put us in two categories: dark skin and light skin. They never mention the brown skin buffers. That's true too. That's definitely true. They do try to do that, but a lot of the time, a lot of time, especially if you're dealing with a dark skin or a light skin chick, they will do that. They'll just say you light skin or you dark skin. They don't see the in between. They don't see the in between. That's very true. That does happen. That's very true. I learned a lesson from this live, man. I'm gonna definitely have to go live from the laptop next time because this goddamn that being in that damn heat and doing the live, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So we're gonna have a whole new setup next time I go live. But I wanted to get this cute. This also me just playing with the live basically too. It's my first time going live, so I'm kind of just messing around with it as well. What we got in here? Do you think black guys are at a disadvantage in the dating marketplace dealing with non-black women? Wow, that's a good question to help close us out here. Yes and no. They're at a disadvantage in the marketplace dealing with non-black women if they're looking for a relationship or marriage. Yes, because the stigma with black men is that we're all cheaters, we're all broke, and we can't really provide anything. But if you're just talking about smashing or dating, no, I think black men actually have the advantage because nobody really expects much from us. Everybody knows that we have the BBC, or everyone's under the illusion that we have the BBC. So even if you're a black man and you don't got the BBC, they think you got the BBC. So when it comes to just taking them out and just one night stands, just blowing some backs out and smashing them, we have the advantage. Because a lot of times when, like, for example, if a black girl sees a white man, a lot of the time she don't see a sex object. She just sees a dude who might make a good potential husband, probably got some trust funds and some life insurance, and he could probably take care of her, right? If a Hispanic Asian woman, even another white woman, if they see a white man, they just think the bag. But if they see a black man, Asian woman see a black man, she think, oh, BBC. A white woman see a black man, she think, oh, he gonna blow my back into oblivion. Like a Hispanic girl see a black man, same thing. Heck, even when black women see black men, they be like, if he can't do nothing else, he probably gonna do me good. So if you're just talking about terms of dating and smashing, I think it plays in our favor. If you're talking about in terms of relationships and marriage, then I think it's at our detriment because I don't think people really take us necessarily serious as a potential life partner because the stigma that we aren't really good providers and that we cheat. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's unfair because 54% of black men don't even have kids. But at the end of the day, everybody knows that 70% of black women are single moms. So when it comes to a relationship, they're like, yeah, nah, I'm probably not going to date the black guy. I'm probably date the white man or the Asian man or something like that. So it's a double sided coin, Justin. It's a double sided coin. When it comes to smashing, it works in our favor. When it comes to a relationship, it works against us. All right, one more question. Make it good. Give me something good. I like the red bed sheets, but we gotta make some red satin ones. Ooh, nah. So at the end of the day, I didn't really even plan on recording this in the crib. So the bed's not even made. The purple and red is definitely fire though, and it matched my drapes. So that's why I got it this way. But yeah, I didn't even plan on doing this in the crib, and I ain't feel like walking all the way down to the living room because that's far as hell. Like for those of y'all who didn't see when I did the house tour a long time ago in my shorts, there's like damn near 4 levels to this damn house. So it's like I was not going all the way downstairs. So the closest room to the balcony was my room, so I just came in the damn room. So the bed ain't made, but it's still fire. The red and the purple, that's royalty right there. That's a fire combination. So yeah, I'm glad you like them. Because you know what, I was gonna say something wild, but I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. All right, chat. Y'all got one more good question for me? What y'all got for me? And get them likes up. If you in here, you didn't hit the like, make sure you hit the like. How to maintain a nice looking beard? I didn't even see that one. How can you maintain a nice looking beard? You know what? I got something for you. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Get you some of this for your beard. It's gonna help your beard glow. It's gonna give it like a nice, glossy, shiny look too. But it's gonna help your beard grow. Get you some of this, right? And get you some hair and beard conditioner spray. This one's Scotch and Porter. If you get the conditioner spray and then you get this oil, your beard gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be long as hell and it's gonna be fire. 4 level apartment. What the hell? I felt like I've never seen that before. It's technically a townhome. Technically, it's not really like an apartment. It's pretty much like a whole house. I just rented it out instead of buying it because I don't know how long I want to be here. Like I got plans of moving very soon, so I just rented it out instead of buying it. But that's why it's 4 levels to it. There's a basement with a garage. Then you got the living room level. It's in my shorts if you want to see it, baby girl. It's in the shorts. But there's a living room. The kitchen's connected to the living room. Then there's like 2 bedrooms in the middle sector, And then at the top floor is the master bedroom, which is where I'm at right now. And then that's where the rooftop deck is at. So yeah, it's 4 levels to it. No doubt. Will black men die? Will most black men die childless? I mean that's kind of dependent upon them. It's not really hard to find a woman to have kids with if that's what you want to do. Every woman pretty much wants to be married and have kids. They can talk that shit, and y'all can listen to them if y'all want to, but they capping. Almost every woman wants to be married and have kids. So that's kind of up to you, rather or not that's going to be the case. But I think black men who are like of means have a lot going on for themselves. They might have a harder time. They definitely might have a harder time because the higher earning black women a lot of times can be annoying as hell, depending upon which ones you're talking to. And then you don't want to knock up no ratchet Rihanna or nothing like that. But I will say a lot of that depends on your personality. Like I don't have no problem taking a woman. I mean, I've had women who make like $150,000, and I still be having them cooking and cleaning and walking around in aprons and shit. So it all kind of depends on you, whatever the case may be. I ask because so many of us are getting older and older and still don't have any kids. I'm 32 and I'm worried no sister has trapped me yet. I don't care about child support. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, compensatory. You definitely want to kill. All right, this is a great one to end it on. First of all, we always care about child support. We never don't care about child support. I'm glad you said that. This is a great question to end it on. We never don't care about child support. We always care about child support, bruh. You got CDLs and you driving a tractor. Your ass better care about child support. You'll care about child support when they start taking 60% of your damn check. Yeah, we always care about child support. 32 is not old though, bruh. 32 is not old. 32 is a young man. Yeah, we could pop seeds out of our loins at literally 60, 70, 80 something years old. Like we don't have the same biological clock that women do, man. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. 32 is still a young man. A lot of us didn't even get ourselves together. God, if I look back at where I was, and this is coming from someone who had a Dodge Charger with rims and fucking tints and chrome tailpipes when he was in college, in his own place when he was in college. But if I was to look back at where I was at 24 and I look back at where I am now at 31, I'm glad I don't have any kids yet. I'm glad because not only am I not in a position, not only am I in a better position, not that I was in a bad position then. When I first got with my ex and like when I was like I want to stay like on 24 ish, it's not that I was in a bad position then, but it's just knowing everything that I know now and the position that I have myself in now is so much better that I'm glad that I waited. 32 is young. You can have kids at 40, you can have kids at 50, you can have kids at 60 if you wanted to. Now, I wouldn't recommend waiting that long because you want to be able to play and interact with your kids, but 32 is young, man. 32 is young. But I get what you're saying, but I think it's smart that men are waiting until later to have their kids. A lot of people get mad at women for having kids young, but considering we just seen what happened with Lolo Jones. So considering that, I can kind of understand why women do have their kids young. As a man, I think you should wait until your 30s. I don't think you should have any kids until your 30s. Live life, sort your oats if that's what you need to do. Get your shit together. Get yourself into a good career. Like you got your CDLs and stuff now. Get yourself into a good career. Have kids later. You can always have kids. That's not a big deal. Like right now, by around well, I ain't gonna say around March because I'm gonna have some fun before I knock her up. But I'm gonna be married and having some kids pretty soon, man. I'm gonna be married and having some kids pretty soon, man. I'm gonna fly my bestest from Texas over here, and she got that young fertile womb, and we're gonna start popping them out. Pop, 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 pop. We're gonna start popping them out, man. But I wouldn't have wanted to do that in my 20s, man. I traveled so much, man. Cameroon, Barbados, Jamaica, Toronto, man. I had so many experiences, man. I done flew and seen the Packers in so many places, flew and seen the Knicks in so many places, Vegas, LA. I've had so many experiences. Don't rush the kids, man. Take your time. Take your time. We can always have kids. Take your time, man. You ain't gotta rush the kids. All right, but now I got a little gray in my beard, so yeah, I'm about to go ahead and fly baby girl here, and I'm gonna use that exact position I was telling y'all about. We gonna put her feet here, and pop, pop, pop. They just gonna come popping out. We might even have triplets. Nah, but yeah, that's the live though, man. I got some things I gotta run and do. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Thanks for rocking with me. Next time we go live, y'all, I promise it's gonna be better than this. We're not gonna get disconnected in the middle of it. I'm gonna have the whole setup. I'm gonna have it down. This was kind of just me testing it out, seeing how it worked, seeing the format and all that stuff. Next time we go live, it's gonna be a lot better. That's my promise to you guys. It's gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot crisper. It's gonna be a lot smoother. But like I said, thanks for rocking with me, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Those of y'all who missed the chat and y'all gonna watch the replay, I still plan on giving some of y'all wrenches. Matter of fact, let me give my man Compensatory a wrench. Let me give my man Compensatory a wrench. You wrenched up now, baby. Welcome to the wrench click. I know 32 ain't old, but I don't want to be an old father. I know child support is a B. My brother is suffering from it now. Yeah, but man, 32, listen, I wasn't starting to worry about having a kid until I was at least like 40, personally. But if you don't want to be an old father, just you gotta make a goal. You gotta make a goal. Like when I started dating, when I broke up with my ex and I started dating, I tell all the women I deal with, I'm like, the next woman I get with, you're having my kids and we not breaking up. And it was that simple. And I went through my rotations, and baby girl applied the pressure. So, but she applied the pressure, I applied the pressure, and then we linked up. So it's like, all right, cool. You better come down here and we're gonna pop out some babies. But I mean, take your time, man. Take your time, but make it a goal. I say that. You 32, you don't want to be a young father. I would say just make it a goal by 35. That's a good age. That give you 3 years, man. By 35, I'll be ready to settle down, get married, and have some kids. Make sure you marry the woman you having some kids with, though, man. Do that. Just make it because the child support thing, that ain't really it, man. I know you now. You saying you're not worried about it, but I'm telling you, that's gonna come back. Find you a solid woman. Take your time. Okay, take your time. Find you a solid woman. Give yourself like 3 years. So we're gonna say compensatory that by 35 you'll have a kid. You have a nice little wifey and you'll have a kid. We're gonna go ahead and say that. But if you're going that route, you don't want to really use the dating that well. Yeah, you don't want to really use the dating apps too much. If you go in that route, I would look more so. I mean, you can use them, but I would definitely start using your friends, your coworkers, your brothers, people you grew up with, because they can kind of vet the women for you. And this is where having homegirls will help you out a lot too. This is where having homegirls will help you out a lot too, because they can hook you up with some of their friends and stuff who aren't necessarily as crazy. But just set a goal for yourself, man, and just say to yourself, you know what? By the time I'm 35, I'm gonna go ahead and settle down and have me some kids. Look at it that way. But all right, chat. I'm out of here. It was cool rocking with y'all. I gotta go make a couple more moves. Like I said, next time we go live, it's gonna be better quality than this. That's my promise to y'all. This was me just kind of testing out the system. I wanted to get some people modded up too. So that way, if any trolls run in here when we start doing the other lives, my people's got the mods, they can get them up out of here. But shout out to the Elite Fleet. Thanks for rocking with me. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these lives. We're gonna have a whole different setup. I am Alex and I am out. Peace.